Thomas drives in. ISIAH Thomas with 12. Pistons trying.
All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all are having a good night so far. Hope you guys are having a good day. So, one of you in comments recently pointed out that one thing we haven't done is really pay some tribute to ISIAH Thomas, the original ISIAH Thomas, and his game. Unfortunately, ISIAH, on this channel at least, has usually been brought up in more of a petty, less about his basketball game and more about his decisions he's made. And I think it's time to correct that a little bit. I feel how I feel about ISIAH, but also I got to remember childhood me. And when I was a kid, he was my second favorite player. I wore 11 on every team that I was on. Partly it's because I thought it was tacky to wear 23, and everybody else was fighting over 23 anyways. So I was always riding with ISIAH's number. Big influence on me when it comes to basketball. And yeah, so what are we doing here? This is a video from Maximilian711. I thought this would be the best way to pay some tribute. And this is ISIAH Thomas was ahead of his time. 1989 to 1990 highlights. So if we enjoy this, there are definitely other years that I can check out, like earlier in his career. But I thought this was a nice little sweet spot. This is also going to represent, his championship here. This is going to be his second championship when they go back to back. And also the last year he had where they were on top. Because after this, the Bulls come in and finally beat him, and this Pistons team is history, basically. Except for like Joe Dumars sticking behind. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to link the original video down below. That's going to be in the description for you. There you'll see a list of members. Thank you all members. I appreciate you all for supporting the channel, especially with videos like this. Or like what we did at the end of the month, where like a lot of these videos get demonetized or copyright claimed. So it really helps out during those. So I appreciate you guys. Anyways, without further ado, everyone, please like the video. It helps out a lot. And I think ISIAH deserves his dues. So yeah, let's get those likes in and let's push this out. All right, guys, let's kick back and enjoy some great old school point guard. Guy could shoot, guy could dribble, guy could pass. Guy was clutch. Guy was hungry. Guy was a leader.
Joe D down the lane. Dishes wide of the lane to ISIAH. Running left hand, works in the paint. They could cut it back to 4, maybe 3. ISIAH trapped on the outside. Larry Smith all over. He'll lean in.
Nice pass.
Over 7 to play in the half. ISIAH went baseline and brought it down.
That's awesome. You can hear him up
ISIAH
and down.
catches it wide of the lane, takes it down the line and sticks
There's
it.
his mid-range.
Dumars to ISIAH. He'll force from the foul line in the crowd. And back in again. He can feel it right now. And Thorpe threw it away. Dumars
Yeah, and I think ISIAH was just like 6 foot or 6'1".
Again, it comes
Was,
into
I mean,
his
is.
hands, but Thorpe drops it. ISIAH.
Oh, damn, man. Look at that. And with the
left.
left. He does a coast to coast. He splits them and then he goes left off the glass, I think. It all happens so fast.
Hands, but Thorpe drops it. ISIAH, coast to coast.
Damn, dude. That's a hard shot.
Dumars topside to ISIAH against Sleepy.
Sleepy Floyd.
Go. Contact at the foul line. He sticks it and he's fouled.
That's a play on the ball.
ISIAH working outside. Dishes deep in the corner to Lambeer.
Damn, dude. They were doubling him at the perimeter here. Look at all this attention. Look at the gravity of ISIAH Thomas here. Yep. It's almost like at a certain point you got 3 on you, but their 3 aren't going to commit, but 2 are directly committed to him.
ISIAH working outside. Dishes deep in the corner to Lambeer. Long gun. Otis Thorpe taps it, but Rodman has it.
Nice.
To ISIAH.
Nice pass, too.
Mark McGuire. He is 2-time. Back to Lamb on the wing. Cross court to ISIAH. The long gun. Go. Isaiah against Floyd wants to pick and roll with Edwards against Sleepy and Akeem. He'll come down the lane and finger roll and fill it up. 4 fouls.
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed yet, Isaiah had the complete game.
And here's a defensive move. Isaiah swiping from
except for dunk.
He'll lay it up and in. By him with a pump fake. He fired and missed to Rodman. Way up. Isaiah's alone. He'll lay it up and lay it in. Now it's 93-90. Mitchell Wiggins did miss it. Here come the Pistons. Less than a minute left. They're down 4. Isaiah in the lane to Jimmy Edwards. He'll power it up and in. Isaiah works the wing. Floyd with him. He'll go baseline and hook and hit, and he's fouled.
Damn, man. That was like a little running hook. Like a baby hook. Look at that high fidelity. Hold on. I want to see it one more time. Oh, yeah. I see it. He's got a clear path.
Isaiah works the wing.
Right there. Beautiful. Yeah, this shot, though. Nice. High release.
Floyd with him. He'll go.
Oof. That's pretty.
Baseline and hook and hit, and he's fouled. The superstar steps up one more time.
Here's Isaiah making the drive. He had his man beat in a one-on-one. The help was late.
2:40 to play in overtime. Isaiah against Floyd in the corner. Squares up and gun.
Damn.
What a big
baseline contested 3.
To Lambeer between the rings. Isaiah got inside.
Nice.
And in. And the Pistons lead him 102-101.
He went back door all by himself.
Thompson went out of the game. D-Bots replaces him. Good feed inside from Isaiah Thomas, who penetrated.
On this replay, watch Isaiah coming off the dribble. Just looks for the drop-off. Now, just think about it. A 1-2-2 trap. Remember, the corners are open on the trap.
Isaiah Thomas hits from outside.
It's funny. This is like 1989. Hubie Brown still sounds so similar. I hope you enjoy your retirement, bud.
Woolridge came up empty. Now Detroit again. Thomas,
that shot.
And is fouled as well, and he didn't even see the ball go in. That's amazing. We've seen some truly amazing shots, particularly from Detroit today.
What you're seeing is a pro play. This guy's an all-star, 9 years. And you'll see he sees the bump, smart of presence to shoot the shot with the continuation in the NBA, and now he's got a chance for a three-point play.
He does it. Here it is again.
Oh, yeah.
Falling away.
Absolute
Larry
foul.
Drew committed a foul. They're 1 for 14 from the field here in the second half.
Gotcha.
Thomas.
He really likes that.
Their second basket.
He really likes this zone. Straightforward, mid-range.
But Worthy, Cooper, and Magic Johnson.
Well, they have 4 guys out there at 6'9".
Thomas drives in, basket good, and the foul. Isaiah starting to cook now, is in double figures. Ready to go. Thomas drives in. Isaiah Thomas with 12.
Nice take. Ooh, look at that quick.
Trying to cut it to 5. Blocked by Green. And Isaiah,
damn, dude,
does that. 85-80, and the Lakers won a 22nd time.
I mean, when you see him in the paint doing stuff like that, you guys got to remember how short he is. It's pretty wild what he's able to accomplish down there.
Missed, and Detroit still has it. They've got to battle the clock a bit. Isaiah.
Get up.
And it drops.
He starts in, his body is feeling the effects of playing more. Tough to leave him alone there. But Pistons can step up the defense. They are tenacious and quick to recover.
Oh, Isaiah man, Thomas. That was contested, but that's a spot.
Isaiah looking focused again. Double team to Johnson. What a cut. Like an all-star, isn't he? Indeed he is. A 7-point lead by the Cavs. Isaiah. Major league positive. And that's something Daly did not want to do. He likes heads-up defense. Oh, and a heads-up play by Isaiah Thomas.
By the way, this is why I find it so funny that 1 year later, when the Bulls beat these guys, the narrative now is that they were old. Like, dude, look at him. Like, you don't get that old in 1 year. Isaiah was not old, man.
5-74 lead.
Joe D was not old.
Cleveland with 6:28 remaining. Sally.
Rodman, not old.
Isaiah.
Nice.
His bulk, his strength versus position. Thomas.
Nice one-hander.
Great pass from Cartwright to Grant.
Smothered inside. Here come the Pistons. Crowd wanted a foul.
Damn.
Thomas penetrates
Damn
and
good
lays it in. Terrific defense advantage if there is one. And the Bulls, by the way, are unbeaten 5-0 in postseason here. But they're going to have to stop the penetration, and I don't know whether the Bulls...
It will eventually loosen up everything
This is where the Bulls went up 2-0.
underneath.
They're shooting 39.
Yep, so the Bulls swept the first round. They went up 2-0 on the Pistons. And yeah,
First two games.
you'll see the rest.
It's a three-point basket. Laimbeer the rebound, and now the Pistons can take the lead, and Aguirre is going to give it to them. So 6 straight points. Thomas arcs a three, and the second three-point basket today for Isaiah. Throws it into the hands of Aguirre. 3-on-2 break for Detroit. Thomas with a short jumper.
Yeah, seriously,
And,
he could just shoot from anywhere, man.
Now a 10-point lead for
With Edwards, Thomas, Rodman, and Dumars. Thomas breaking out in a big way in game 3. Rodman got a piece of it. Thomas pulls up for a three, and he's got it. Oh, no, it's easy. Paxson hanging in there with Isaiah.
Nice pick. Can I just show you some? This is creativity right here.
No, it's easy.
All right. Didn't get you on the first time around.
Paxson hanging.
And that's smart on Isaiah too. That's smart on both parts here. Waiting, trusting your point guard that he's going to need you, and then as the point guard, leading Paxton right into the back of that pick.
In there with Isaiah.
Just enough space.
Isaiah feels he can hit everything right now. That's the zone.
and 9:40 to go in the final quarter. Thomas over Armstrong hits that one.
Paxton can't guard you.
Thomas and Dumars.
BJ can't guard you right now.
You're only down 8 here, and you have 3 minutes to go. Plenty of time. You've got to go to your strength.
Thomas. Isaiah Thomas gets 2 back.
It doesn't look that way. Look for the 3.
Jordan giving him heat on the three.
Damn, what a shot.
Isaiah Thomas with 4 3-point baskets, and Chicago calls a timeout.
Thomas, 4-2. He played in the first half. Isaiah Thomas.
I'm pretty sure Max is just showing us both playoff runs, because this starts the well, this is now in 1990, but we were watching earlier was the title run essentially.
Steele, Thomas, Jordan is there. Dumars. Jordan wasn't going to challenge that.
Everything with Detroit.
So yeah, the first title run they beat the Lakers, and this one should be, if I'm correct that they're going to show the whole title run, should be the Portland Trailblazers, I believe, right?
There it is again. And there it is again. You see why now in the fourth period.
In a game like this, you're not going to get that cheap stuff.
Yeah, they're trapping Isaiah. Look at this guy work. I mean, they're trapping him at the top of the key, and he's freaking Isaiah.
And cuts it to 4.
Big shot by Paxson.
Thomas.
That's number 11, man.
Getting a foul.
Isaiah will challenge.
Damn, dude.
They'll go to the line again. So Isaiah Thomas, as he loves to go to Chicago, this is his town and his stadium. He's got it again.
Vinnie Johnson, big play.
Dude, look at him.
Thomas sneaks in the
Keep an eye on Isaiah. Look at this. He's exhausting all of his options here. Now as he steps through and splits, look at that soft release.
Anderson inbounding.
He also doesn't get enough credit as, in my opinion, being one of the best dribblers, ball handlers of all time.
Thomas, Sally, Vinnie Johnson and Dumars. Sally gets a quick basket. Come back.
And he played during the palming rules where you couldn't palm the ball.
See, what he's saying is
30 seconds of the first quarter. Both coaches were in agreement. Defensive intensity would tell the story of this game. Johnson, Isaiah Thomas. Thomas, 1 of 4.
Too easy. Just posting up BJ.
Cartwright. No call.
Ooh.
Blocked by Isaiah Thomas. Here's Dumars.
Joe D.
Isaiah Thomas.
Wow, look at that dude. He's just charging through
7 to
everyone.
10 the other night. They've got
I mean,
only
not
one
through
today.
him, but splitting everyone.
At the other end,
Again.
Isaiah Thomas. They are at 30%, 12 of 40. And Jackson said we must shoot well. Thomas.
No way you make that. Dude, Pippen was there, dude. Great defense by Pippen here. Because he didn't fall for any of these traps. All right, so you got Jordan and Pippen doubling you here. And then watch Pippen not buy into any of these fakes. But somehow better offense beat better defense here.
And
1,
Jackson
2,
said we
3,
must
4.
shoot well.
Got you on the 5th.
2 more.
Yeah, I'd be frustrated too, Scotty. Not much you can do.
Most of those layups off the turnovers and missed shots by Chicago.
Yeah, he's too fast for Scotty.
Thomas to run.
So he's too strong for BJ, he's too fast for Paxton, and he's too fast for Scotty. And MJ is stuck guarding Dumars, and he also has the offensive load. Wow, man. Damn.
Out of the game, his absence really looms large. Hodges not able to hit the shot. That's his role. Paxton would have some better.
That streak right now.
Okay, so they're debating on whether they should have BJ or Paxton in there, is what the commentators are doing. That's a good question. You got the speed with BJ, but you got the strength with Paxton, and he's exploiting both of them. So what do you really do? I will understand. My next thing would be, all right, stick Pippen on him, but he's too fast for Pippen. Now what do you do?
Isaiah Thomas.
And if you put MJ on him, then he's going to use all of his energy on defense and have nothing left for offense. Now who's scoring your points? I wouldn't want to be Phil Jackson in this series. I would not want to. I don't want to be this coach.
Isaiah Thomas. Back to Lambier. They cut it to 3 on Memorial Day weekend. Now they wound up losing that game, but they got right back in it. Here's Isaiah Thomas.
Damn.
It's Hodges, Cartwright, Grant, Pippen, and Jordan for Chicago. Isaiah Thomas for 3.
Yeah. You try Hodges too, man.
3. The Pistons were up by 22 at 61-39. The Bulls have cut that margin to 10.
Oh. And see, all of this is all created just because he's killing them. So all the attention is on him. You can already see 3 eyes on the ball, right there. You got 3 guys, and he's got a lot of attention on him. Everyone's looking, but let's see as it progresses.
39. The Bulls have cut.
Yeah, dude, everyone is closing in on him. That was a bad move right here. You shouldn't have. No, I can't say it's a bad move because if you don't come over here to help, then Isaiah is just going to go baseline on you. What do you do?
Cut that margin to 10. Edwards, 13 to go in the ball game.
Dude, oh man. Wow, this is tactical. This is tactical. Scotty knows what's coming, and that's why he's here. But again, he's going to get beat by leaving his man. Got you. Now what? You have to step up. But it's MJ, what are you doing here? MJ, you're out here. MJ, you could have helped out there. Oh, but the switch. Oh, it came in. Okay, so it wasn't your assignment. Oh, but the help defense came in just a split second too late. Isaiah Thomas, man. It's another one of those things. I can sit here and point fingers at any of these Bulls, but at the end of the day, Isaiah's just outsmarting everybody.
Isolation play for Jordan.
Good jump ball.
Thomas ties him up.
To look now on a clear out, Michael Jordan appears to have Joe Dumars beat. But Isaiah Thomas totally leads B.J. Armstrong, recognizing that Michael Jordan may try to get slipping away, and guys are trying to do more than they're capable of doing. And that includes Michael Jordan. Joining
his high school friend from Chicago. Isaiah Thomas.
That's in Farmville. Thomas drives all the way. And
Yep, now we're in the finals.
Well, not only the shot is important, but they're not getting in situations where they get fouled. Thomas.
Oh man, same game. Split you guys right down the middle. Well, let's see, because they're going to throw a different defense at him. Okay, so he's scoring more right now. Yeah, they're not.
They're down by 9.
There's no help down in the middle right now for whatever reason, and Isaiah is going to exploit that until they figure this out.
Thomas again beats Porter inside.
Yeah, he's going to keep doing it until they figure it out later on in the series, and then he's going to start passing when they start trapping him.
Here's Isaiah breaking Terry Porter down. See, he's getting by him using his left hand.
Terry Porter's a great player, by the way, but look at that.
And then Zeke, one of the best.
From Auburn Hill.
Look at that shot.
The Blazers have had the early lead, and the Pistons trailing now by 7.
Yep, sag off me. I got you beat out here.
Rebound attempt there.
Right down the middle. That's a spot. That's a spot.
Pick and roll team, and they are a clear-out team.
Thomas pick and roll to Robinson.
And that being a natural spot for someone makes a lot of sense to me. It's basically a free throw. You can make a free throw, and you know, because let's be real. Anybody who's hooped for many years, at a certain point, a free throw is automatic. So if you can get that in your head, yeah, I totally understand why he'd go to that free throw line often.
Then all of a sudden,
It's a good percentage shot.
away from long range.
Good feed.
Beautiful play. Has the ball knocked away. And this is going to be the tying basket by Isaiah Thomas.
This is the timeout. Just looked in the players' eyes. They know what to do. Down on the Portland end.
Damn.
Rick Adams. It's our game.
Get it up over your shoulder.
Danny Young with his 3rd foul, and the 13th foul against Portland.
Isaiah Thomas would have to go.
Yeah, so he's killing them with scoring. They're not adjusting. Oh, man.
Isaiah Thomas stripped Porter, and Porter then fouls Isaiah. Continuity play. Thomas will try to tie it up here, and he does.
What, are they doing like what they did against the Bulls in 92? You don't dare Isaiah Thomas to shoot, guys. I understand you don't want him to get to the basket, but, dude, don't dare him to shoot. He can always shoot.
That's what they're doing.
Just like MJ.
One-on-one.
They'll shoot if you give it to him. Yeah. This is not smart.
Finally.
Adelman, what were you doing back then?
No offensive rebounds since the first quarter. Detroit,
And that's Rick Adelman. I mean, look at it. Here we go again. How many times does he have to prove to you that he can hit that if you give it to him? I've always respected Rick Adelman, but I don't know, man.
Where's that timeout?
About 3 steps earlier. Thomas quickly wants to get into the rhythm, hits the
All
first
right,
shot.
now I want to see. It's a new game. They had time to digest what Isaiah did to them. Let's see if they adjust the strategy, play up higher on him at the top at the 3-point line, and if that's the result, then you have to beat him. You have to try to stop him as he penetrates down to the basket. And if you do trap him down there, you have to be ready for the handoffs because he's going to be looking for the open man. So let's see if Adelman made some switches here.
He's playing with 3 personal fouls. 2 in a row by Isaiah.
See, Isaiah down inside and gets an easy shot or
Playing up on him. Yep.
Thomas.
Now he's going to kill you in the mid-range.
Isaiah Thomas now has Thomas. Thomas again.
Nice.
Hits the short jumper, and it's a 9. The Pistons go on and win this.
Oh, don't dare him to shoot.
Thomas for 3.
This is, what? How many times does he have to prove that he can hit that shot?
He feels it all the way, and he can sense it here. 18.
and then holding Portland to 1 shot.
Lead is 10.
Oh, boy.
Thomas trying another 3 and hits it again. Isaiah Thomas.
What's killing me here is that obviously this didn't work in 1990. So why did they try this again in 1992 against Jordan?
Isaiah, he sizes up the situation and lets it fly. That's the benefits.
With 19 of his 21 points here in this quarter. He's going to go again, and he's going to hit another 3, and he has hit 3 in a row in the last couple. Lane Beer makes a fine steal on the pass. That's the 3rd turnover.
Game 5. Okay, all right. So now we're deep into the series, guys. There's no excuse if Adelman didn't change the strategy on defense.
Isaiah Thomas.
Ooh, lucky
goes
bounce.
Through.
Shooter's bounce.
Thomas from the corner.
All right, that was
the corner
off
shot
ball.
the other night that gave them the lead for good for the Trailblazers with just under 4 minutes to go in the first
there you go.
period.
Duckworth got on him.
All the way in. Beautiful play by ISiAH. He's got 6. Off the hands of Drexler, another turnover. Look out here. Thomas
Get up.
releasing.
What a nice.
And it's now 17 to 16,
reverse.
the Pistons.
Right.
Pick and roll basketball.
There you go. No, they're playing up on him. Now let's see, because the next is going to be him getting to the mid-range where he can kill you as well. Are they going to trap into mid-range or let him go through until he hits the paint?
Sally.
All right,
Rolling
there you go. They're trapping him in the mid.
Thomas scoops it, and 14 on the shot clock for the Pistons. Thomas will fire for a 3 and hit it. And ISiAH Thomas now with 13 points.
And a loose ball with 17 seconds to go. You should help for the last shot.
Oh my God!
ISiAH
Now he's just going to kill him in the mid-range.
Detroit with its biggest lead of this first quarter. You're right, he's looking the best he's looked in this final.
All right, so he's got a lot of attention on him now. Oh man, you guys, what did you do?
Thomas for 3. Does he have it? ISiAH
This is
Thomas,
great.
18 points already for Thomas. ISiAH penetrates off the glass. You'll be surprised that they're playing 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, that one or nobody's going to say
Ball
there.
knocked away. Thomas fires a desperation 3, and what do you know? Hits another one, and that is his. And then execute. See how Detroit responds to this challenge.
Got you.
Thomas hits a jumper. 27 points now for ISiAH.
It's like the defense just can't decide what they're going to do. They can't stay consistent here. Because a lot of times they're trapping when he breaks through to the mid-range. Like that time they just basically let it happen. He got through.
Thomas hits a jumper. 27 points now for ISiAH Thomas.
He's killing you guys.
21 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Tie score at 90-90. 7/10 of a second. There's the shot. And the game's over. And the Pistons have won the World Championship.
Congratulations. Thanks, Pat. Is this one sweeter than the last one?
Oh, yeah, it's much sweeter because we had our work cut out for us. Everybody doubted us all season long. And it was a tough road. Anytime you go back-to-back, we won the only 3 teams to ever do it in history. And this is a special team, very special team.
One of 3 teams in history to go back-to-back at that point. Dang. Then we had the Bulls. Then we had the Rockets. Then we had the Bulls. Did we have San Antonio back then? Did they go back? Yeah. Right? And then we had the Lakers. And then we had the Lakers. So it's happened a lot since then. What is still really rare is the three-peat. Because, it's only been done by Oscar. I'm sorry. It's been done by Bill Russell and the Celtics back then. Because obviously they racked up, 11 championships, something disgusting. And then it was the Bulls, and then the Bulls, and then the Lakers, and it hasn't been done since. So really, we haven't seen a three-peat since 22 years at this point. We haven't seen a three-peat. It doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Because, with the way teams, players move around and coaches get fired so often, now I don't really see it happening anytime soon. Golden State was the last team to keep it together for a long time, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't three-peat. So, anyways, you guys, if you didn't know about ISiAH Thomas that much, maybe now you can see. This guy was, damn, dude. Damn could he hoop. What couldn't he do? He did it all. From the three-point line to the mid-range to right under the basket to his passing skills. He knew how to read the double teams. He knew how to deal with traps without getting turnovers. He was a great defender. What can I say about the guy? So when it comes to basketball, and I just leave it at basketball and forget about all the crazy stuff ISiAH Thomas has said, he's one of the best I've ever seen, hands down. And one of those players, I think if he was in the current league, he'd have a field day. Because ISiAH could shoot those threes. And yeah, if he's got the green light to shoot as much as he wants, forget about it. He'd be perfect as a modern day point guard, in my opinion. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you thought. The ironic thing is, like, this is Isaiah Thomas. You know, it's great Isaiah Thomas during this time. I'd ask you guys, do you think that there's a year prior to this that would define him as like prime Isaiah Thomas? Or should we just say the back-to-back championship Isaiah Thomas, that was his prime? I don't know. I'm curious what you guys have to say. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the suggestion. It might have been a while until I finally reacted to some straight-up Isaiah Thomas highlights, and I feel like my soul needed this a little bit because it's been all drama with Isaiah, and I've kind of forgotten, but I had to remind myself, yo, I got a ton of Isaiah Thomas cards. I just fished out an autograph of his that I got when I was a kid. Back then, you could just mail it in. It was great. I think the addresses were on the back of like Basketball Beckett's or something like that. But either way, the guy signed the card and sent it back to me. And yeah, when I found it, I kind of like, it reminded me. I'm like, dude, he was like right there, like top 3, top 4 favorite players during that time. Anyways, I'm out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to have a conversation with you guys in the comments. Like always, like the video if you haven't done it yet. Go check out Max's channel if you haven't yet, because obviously it's not just Jordan. It's a great freaking channel. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. Guys, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Go tell your loved ones you love them. Be good to your people. You do your thing. Have fun. But be safe out there, okay? It's a wild world. All right, everyone. Be water, my friends.